Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Cat.
This is our review of the 6-scale Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder action figure. And this is made by DreamEx, I guess. It says Nickelodeon on it. But there's a cool picture on the cover of the figure. And see, it's all clear at the top, and then down here it gets all blurry and it looks like he's got a fuzzy towel. But it's still pretty cool. And this is limited edition. And on the side it says Shredder. On the other side it says Shredder. On the back it says Ninja Turtles.
It says Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yep. And there's where it says DreamEx. And maybe it's made by Warning.
This is not a toy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, dude.
Yeah, it is a toy. What do you mean it's not a toy?
You're gonna be 15 to play with this, really? That seems a bit high.
And you can see the top of the box, the bottom, and this is just slip cover like a lot of these 6 scales have, and it's really tight.
I like the silver lettering.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool. And see anything else in there? Nope, that's it. It's all black. This opens
Just
up
like his heart.
This is kind of a weird box because it's like a shoe box, but it's got a lid on top and bottom. Get out of the way! Damn it!
You're fired.
And then you take this foam off, and there he is.
The Shredder.
And look, it's Krang. I see Krang already. But there he is. This thing's got layers, so not all of its stuff is right there. But that's the main body and heads and everything. Okay, so there's what you get with the first layer of stuff, which is pretty cool stuff already. Then when you take the next layer of foam off, you got a big old cape blocking everything. Take that out, and there's a whole bunch of shit in there. A lot of shit. All this spikes and blades and different hands and things. This ooze and some shurikens. Now there's everything taken out. Here comes with a lot of stuff. A lot of it he's got to put on.
It's a huge pile.
Yeah. But it looks pretty cool. So now we got to start putting all this stuff on. Alright, we got all this stuff on there.
We picked the best stuff.
And it looks really cool. I really like its spikes. And the best stuff is these claws, because you either got the little claws, which all his other hands have, or you got them super long claws, which is awesome. I really like them. If you want them to hold anything, though, you got to use the other hands, because this is the only versions of the long claw hands. It took a little while to get that stuff on there. You kind of have to take his hands off to get these things on. You got to take his head off to get the cape on. Take his feet off to get these things on.
And there's little black sleeves underneath the gauntlets, too. You definitely have to take the hands off for those.
Yep. But he turned out pretty cool, I think.
And these things actually attach to, like, Velcro strips that hang off of his suit, so that's kind of cool. It's different. Makes them really easy to put on, though.
Yep. So there's a look at his head with the helmet on. And I think it's pretty cool. And these are based on the old TV show, the old cartoon. And they really add a little bit to it to make it look more realistic, which is pretty cool. Like that metal there, it looks all beat up. Well, not beat up, but just dirty maybe, I don't know. It's got a nice texture to it. And these things are sharp, because I was trying to push his helmet down and I pressed this and it hurts. Really hard plastic.
He yelped a little bit. It was kind of funny.
And there's his metal mask there. The thing must gotta be uncomfortable. And the helmet just slides on. Whoop. But this metal piece don't come off. If you want that off, then you gotta switch to this head. But why would you ever want that? Pretty much always.
It's not how I picture him.
Yeah, I'm always gonna want to like that. But that looks so cool. I really like it. It's really nice and shiny too. I like how this is all smooth looking. in contrast with the bumpiness of that.
Yeah, the texture on the sides and the top's pretty cool looking. Actually looks like hammered metal.
But then looking at his face, you see he's got some detailed hair.
And he's got the little vanilla ice cuts.
Oh, I think that's a scar.
No, those are vanilla ice cuts.
Oh, okay.
That is his hero. He worships him.
So here's a look at the alternate head. Which, if you wanted to use his head, it looks pretty good. Got a nice angry expression on his face. Still got the scars over there. Looks pretty cool. I like the way they did his outfit. This chest piece here. It's on with straps, it looks like. But I like the way it looks sort of like...
leathery.
Yeah, leathery, like light armor a little bit. And there's his belt. Looks leathery too. And looks like there's some elastic straps making this suit a little tight on him.
It's stitched really nicely too, the detail on the pieces.
Yeah. It looks really cool.
Looks crisp.
And here's his shoulder pieces. Here's where it's attached on a little Velcro strip that just hangs there.
I'm sure that'll help articulation a lot too.
Yeah. There you can see that's the black piece that slides on underneath of this forearm guard thing. And then down to his legs. Whoa, that looks kind of funny. But right here on
Don't
his,
show that part. That's why he wears the flap.
but underneath there, just down on his legs, it looks cool though. Like,
Yeah, the detail with the different types of fabric.
that's a really nice way to give it a little more detail to it than just making it the plain black like it looks like on the show.
He actually has cool little knee pad patches underneath the leg shields or whatever. Shin guards. Leg shields.
Like these spikes look really cool too. They look like they're made of metal. And they hurt a little bit if you poke on them.
I'm just imagining him like trying to scrape somebody with him though, because that would have to be like a really weird angle.
Yeah. And down on his boots, I like the boots a lot. They got these metal plates over top of them. And there's like the layers of rubber. Looks pretty cool. Just try it underneath. But there's his butt flap.
Every time we mess with him, his butt flap keeps flipping up.
Yeah, he's like,
Look at my booty. Well, his booty does look better than his front. It actually looks like a booty.
now here's a look at his cape. It wrinkles up nicely up around his head.
And it's got wire the whole way around the neck and down the sides. It's really easy to position it.
And they have some worn look to it, like there's it looks dirty on there. And then it's all shredded at the bottom. Looks really cool.
Shredded Shredder.
Yeah.
The Shredder.
That looks awesome. It also comes with some mutagen. And it looks like liquid, but it's just like hard in there. That's cool, he comes with that. Not sure if you can actually hold on to it, but we'll try. And he comes with this sword, which is really cool. It's got a sheath, like detail on it.
Oh, the sheath looks really nice.
And then the sword is real metal. And it's kind of sharp too, on tip.
It's pointy, not sharp.
Pointy as sharp.
Sharp, I would assume sharp meant like you cut stuff with it sharp, but you can't. You can poke things
Whatever.
and annoy them.
And there's the handle. The handle's kind of plain. Well, I mean, it's not plain, but it's not as nice as some of the other stuff. But it's still decent. And they actually stuck this in there and then pulled it out, and it came out of there like that.
That could easily be glued, though.
Yeah, but still, it happened. But I really like that sword. It's cool. Kind of wish there was a place to put the sheath, like attach it to him somehow.
Yeah.
Like he usually doesn't have one on the show that's like attached to him. But
maybe you could stick it in his belt.
well, maybe. He also comes with this little communicator with a picture of Krang on it. It's kind of funny. This is like the most cartoony thing he comes with.
I love it though. I like the fact that they made the communicator actually look pretty cool. It's just the picture of him that looks corny.
Yeah. And he comes with 3 shurikens, or throwing stars, ninja stars, whatever you want to call them.
Gigantic ones.
And they are made of metal also. And they're pretty cool. It'd also be cool if there was just an option to have it attached to him somewhere, but that's not a big deal. They're kind of big to just have hanging on you. And he comes with this stand. Pretty basic stand. And a little shredder name thingy. You can sit wherever you want. And he's got the alternate hands.
Bunch of hands.
These are all for his right hand. For holding various things. He's also got 4 left hands.
Well, technically 5 with the ones he's got on.
Well, yeah.
5 sets of hands is pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm. So there I stuck the sheath underneath his belt. It looked kind of funny. I'm not sure exactly how you'd want to do that, but...
It works, it just... yeah.
Alright, so there he is holding the sword and the ninja star. And just got the sword in one hand for this one, and little ninja star in there. Not sure which hand you're supposed to put the ninja star in, because I think you're supposed to like throw it by like the tip of it or something.
Well, the sword too, because that was the only hand the sword wanted to fit into, but the fact that his finger is sticking out looks weird.
I was wondering if maybe you can throw the ninja star, stick it in his hand like that, and he'd be like, wham. Throw it like that. Maybe you can get all 3 in his hands, throw them all at once. That might be how he does it. Alright, so there he is holding it with 2 hands. It's a little difficult to get it in there, but it's in there. There he is talking to Krang on his communicator. There's my best attempt to get him to hold a mutagen. It's not in there very well. If you shook him, he'd probably fall, and I think it's about to fall already. So I'm not really sure if he's supposed to hold it or if it's just supposed to sit next to him, maybe. So there's what he looks like if he had his helmet on and just took the mouthpiece off. So that's pretty cool if you wanted to do that. And now for articulation time! Or something. So his head can go... Let me take this off for a second. Well, no, I should probably keep it on. Okay. So his head can go back about that far. Do it from the side. Go down about that far. Turn. This don't really seem to hinder it. It's pretty good. This wants to pop up every time you move it, but you just move it right back. Now up at the shoulders. These are attached with that strap, so it shouldn't really hinder it. But his arm can go all the way up. I do want to say these joints feel weird. I never had a figure, 6 scale figure that felt like this. It's weird plastic. I don't know. Just something weird about it. And down at the elbow, it could spin like that. And there's also a hinge joint, single joint. Looks like some of the paint's rubbing off there. Then at the wrist, it can spin. Is there a joint there? Doesn't seem to be a hinge joint, but I can't see. Let me. Oh, there's a hinge joint there. Okay. It's kind of hard to see. It's a little bit hindered by this. I think you got to get that pushed back further than when I got it. Maybe this one will do it. I don't think these are pushed on all the way. Okay, at the torso, I'm not sure what we got there. Oh, you can lean forward pretty good at the torso. You can turn. Then down at the hips, you can do split, but his pants kind of get tight. Right there. And you can kick out like that. How can you do? You can do karate. Yeah, you can do a nice karate kick. Front kick. And then he's got double jointed knees. I think he has double jointed knees, but his pants are tight and doesn't want to bend again. Just want to bend. It seems like that's about as far as it'll bend because of his pants. And does it spin? I think it spins up at his thigh a little bit. And down to ankles, can spin. Also a hinge joint. So pretty good articulation there. And of course, his cape is articulated because it's got the wire in there. Guess I'd count that as articulation. But the wire is all along the edges, up around his neck, all the way down the other side. So that's pretty damn cool. Articulation isn't perfect on him. I mean, I'd like to have some double jointed elbows there. And it's a little hindered here at the wrist. But like I said, you might be able to move this up further to fix that. But everywhere else, it seems the articulation seems to be pretty damn good. I'm really happy with it. You can get him in some really cool poses. Really cool poses such as this, which looks pretty awesome. Looks like his cape's blowing in the wind. Real freaking cool. There he is with his hands on his hip, staring at somebody.
He looks a little bit sassy.
So here's that NECA Predator I was talking about. It's got that very Shredder-like helmet. So he should definitely be called a Shredder. I believe he's called the Enforcer Predator, but that name don't fit. Should be the Shredder. And there's Shredder next to a couple Predators that are more his size. This is the Tracker Predator made by Hot Toys and the Elder Predator made by Hot Toys. Both sent to me by Fu Manchu from Fu Reviews. I always think of Predator when I think of Shredder because of the way his helmet's shaped, and then he's got the wrist blades and everything. So I don't know, they just remind me of each other. And there's Shredder next to one of Fison's She figures. And I thought it'd be cool to see them together. They're both Japanese characters with martial arts skills, and they also got katanas. It'd be just cool to see them to fight each other. Man, Shredder's sword is humongous compared to hers. Look at that. Looks like his sword chopped right through her. And there they are, just standing a little more relaxed. Pretty cool. Another thing I want to say is that this figure is kind of heavy compared to our other 6-scale figures. Most of them are pretty light, but he's heavy. I think it has to do with the plastic on him.
Yeah, plastic's weird.
It is. It's just, I don't know, just odd plastic. I kind of like the heavy feeling of him. It is kind of scary for if he falls from a decent height. Probably wouldn't be good for him.
You probably shouldn't let any of your 6 scales fall from a decent height.
No,
though.
but it just seems like because of his weight, he's gonna have more likely be damaged if he fell. Especially with all them spikes all over him. Although they feel pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I really like this figure. I think they did an awesome job on it.
I think it's pretty sweet.
Like the metal parts, I mean, like they're supposed to look metal, are all really cool. And it comes with a real metal sword, which is awesome. And real metal shurikens. And it's got the ooze, which is a cool accessory. And his little communicator with Krang on it. And all the different hand options. Oh, and then the sheath for his sword. And I really like his outfit. And his posable cape. The articulation's pretty good, but I would like some double jointed elbows. And it's a little hindered at the wrists. Oh, and there's also the option of the other head, which I don't really care about. Yep, I think he's really awesome. He's a really cool figure. And I wish they had a Bebop Rocksteady to go with it or something.
I know, I want them.
I mean, they got the 3-0 ones from the movie, but they're so expensive. But I imagine if they made them from the cartoon by this company, they'd also be expensive. So, now, Shredder isn't the only Ninja Turtle character that DreamEx has put out. They've also put out a really awesome looking Casey Jones figure. And Leonardo is either out now or will be out very soon. And of course they're going to make the other 3 turtles. And also a Krang based on these pictures. So that's pretty awesome. Yep, I really love him. He's a really awesome figure. I got him from BigBadToyStore.com. And I think he was like $220, something like that. Yeah, we used some of our Christmas money we got to get him. But, yep, I love him. So, just Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Well, your name's the Shredder, so I would assume with all those blades, you can at least shred a paper for me. So, here. Shred this up. Mission accomplished. What the hell was that? You didn't shred that very well. You just put some slices in it, you dumbass.
I have shamed you. I am not fit to be your shredder. Oh, damn it, man. You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh.